Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Adventures. This is our latest edition, a little tiny baby Hatchling Sulcata. This is round 2 in the last month for Hatchling Sulcata. This one was part of a shipment of 4 that came into the pet store, and 3 of them have already died. The first 2 died about a week after they were shipped. The second one actually came here to Animal Adventures, and we were able to keep him alive for about 3 weeks before he finally gave up. And this little guy is our sole survivor. Sulcata are the 3rd largest tortoise in the world. However, the hatchlings are so tiny, they're not much bigger than the size of a 50-cent piece. And the mortality in the commercial pet trade is huge on these little guys. Probably about 65 to 75% don't even make it through the shipping process or don't last very long afterwards. They can be extremely fragile as hatchlings and yet huge and hardy as adults. The problem with Sulcata is that the hatchlings are absolutely adorable, and when you see one you feel like it is just a must-have. But about the time they come out about 60 or 70 pounds, they start to become a real problem for most people. They're all but unmanageable indoors. It takes an extreme amount of work to manage them in a winter climate indoors. They have to have special lighting, they've got to have UVB lighting, they've got to be on a special diet of high calcium greens mixed with hay, and they've got to have a lot of room to roam around and exercise. They absolutely have no reverse. So by the time they're about 60 or 70 pounds, they've been known to actually plow right through sheetrock. They will hook on the furniture. They're strong enough to move tables and chairs and literally rearrange any entire space that they happen to be staying in at the moment. They do top out over 150 pounds, which is really hard to believe when you see how tiny they are when they start out. Sulcatas can make fabulous pets. They have a lot of personality, but they require extreme commitment for the long term. They can live 60, 70, 80, some of them even 100 years. So when you see that cute little tiny hatchling in the store, make sure you give it a lot of thought before you bring it home. We have high hopes for this little guy, dubbed Bruce Almighty for being the sole survivor of his shipment. And welcome to Animal Adventures, little Bruce.